Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, then welcome. If you enjoyed, don't forget to press that subscribe button at the end of this video. However, today I have a pretty fun video planned for you guys. So when I decided to join this natural movement and stop putting as much heat on my hair, I made it a point to not only stop putting heat on my hair, but also to really do research and to figure out more about maintaining curls and a healthy hair routine. And I mean, like, I've learned a lot about hair that like I had no interest in previously. So with that being said, one of those topics is, drumroll, hair porosity. What is porosity? If you're at all interested in that, and if you would like to watch me do a live, try not to spill it, a live hair porosity test on a strand of my hair, then just please keep watching. So again, to answer my question, what is porosity? Hair porosity is your hair's ability to absorb moisture. So it sounds like a really simple concept, your hair's ability to absorb moisture. But truthfully, a lot of us don't know how that relates to our own hair, which I'm here to tell you is pretty important. When you go to the store and you buy clothes, you know your body type. You know if you're thin, you know if you're curvy, you know if you're tall and your hips are wide. And you have to know your body type because, for example, if you're curvy, but you don't know your body type and you walk into the slim section and you grab 5 things to try on, none of those things are going to look very appealing or good on you. They may not even fit, and you're going to wonder, why am I trying all these things on that don't even fit me? Like, they don't look good, they're not working for me. Well, because you don't know your body type clearly. You're not even looking in the right section, you're not even looking for the right things, so they're not going to work for you. And that's the same thing with hair. If you don't know your hair, you don't know your porosity, and you don't know what ingredients your hair needs and what ingredients you should stay away from, you can go spend $200 worth of products at Target, wherever, and you could very well not like any of those products. And you know why? Because you don't know your hair. You don't know what your hair needs. That was a pretty good comparison. Like, can I get an applause, please? Y'all know you think that was a good one. Or maybe I'm the only one that does. But anyway, there's basically 3 types of porosity that your hair can be. Your hair can be low porosity, high porosity, or normal, which is kind of, you know, the happy medium. You're in the middle. Okay, like, let's get to the fun part here. So there's tons of different tests that you can do on your hair to find out the porosity. I'm going to do one of the really common ones, a clean strand of hair in the water. My hair will either sink, float, or be in the middle. Obviously, in the middle would mean normal porosity. Low would mean that my hair is going to float. So if it floats, I have low porosity hair because the water couldn't get into it and make it hold it down, which makes sense. And then high porosity, my hair will sink because it absorbs the water so quickly. So I, believe it or not, have done research on it, and I know a lot about the different porosities. Again, think I might know which one mine's gonna be, but I've never done the test. So I'm doing it for the first time live with you guys. Clean, fresh water right out the bathroom sink. And I am going to grab a strand of hair. Don't be afraid to pull one like me. Alright, so voila, I don't know if you can see it, but I here have a strand of hair. And here's a better view for you guys since it was really hard to see before. So here's my hair right here, just a single strand. And all I'm gonna do with it is just carefully drop it into my jar of water. So I drop it in and then just kind of push it in and make sure that it's all the way into, you know, your jar of water that you're using. And then I really just let it sit for a few minutes. You don't want to like test it right away. But as you can see, this is after a minute or two, it's still completely just sitting at the top. It's not moving. It's not even in the center. It's literally sitting right on top of the jar with no movement at all. And I'll point to it just so you can see it a little better. So, as you can see, based on the test, my hair is low porosity. Why is it low porosity? Because low porosity means that your hair has a hard time absorbing moisture. Therefore, if your hair floats, it's not absorbing the water and it's not weighing down, it's just floating, and that's exactly what my hair did. So, we'll start with low. Low porosity hair means that your cuticles are a little tight and that your hair is resistant to absorbing moisture. Basically, you can put products in and they may not moisturize your hair as effectively as you'd like them to. You can spray your hair with water and sometimes the water may just kind of sit on your hair, but it's not really absorbing it. So that's low porosity hair. And it's important to know that because you want to look for certain products that are going to work for you. So, I mean, I've done some research on this, especially since I knew I was doing a video. So, if you have low porosity hair and you take a test, or you already have taken the test and you know that, then when it comes to products, when you get products off of the shelf, look to see if they're alkaline ingredients that are going to help lift your cuticle, because essentially that's going to help you absorb more moisture. You know, like, you can read the ingredients on the back and look for things. I mean, you can do research too. If you find out you have low porosity hair, go to Google and type in products for low porosity hair, and you'll see what ingredients work good with your specific hair type, and you can really start to notice a difference. Just one more tip: low porosity, you really want to avoid overusing butters, oils, because these, I mean, butters are thick, they're creamy. If your hair is not good at absorbing moisture or water, those butters are just gonna cake onto your hair and sit there. Same with oil, it's gonna look greasy, it's not gonna look good because your hair doesn't absorb it like it's supposed to. And then there's normal. I'll be honest, normal is what most of us natural haired women aim for, only because with normal porosity, your hair holds moisture and shine for an extended period of time without, you know, losing that moisture. It's, you know, the ideal porosity, the easiest to maintain. However, it's important to know that if you do the test and your hair is normal porosity, that can change over time. As women, we know our hair can change because of hormones, pregnancy, even medicines that we're on. Like, anything can really affect. So it's important to stay on top of it. If you're using products that work really good on your hair and then you notice, like, my hair's not absorbing this anymore, why don't these products work on my hair anymore? These suck now. It could be because the porosity of your hair changed. And last but not least, we have high porosity hair, which is hair that obviously does hold and absorb moisture very quickly. However, just as quick as it holds it and absorbs it, it loses it. So this is hair that you put products in and it's really absorbing, they're working, but you walk out the door and maybe an hour or 2 hours later, your hair is dry again. It's like you never even put anything in it. So the complete opposite of low. And sometimes even with high porosity, you'll notice like gaps in your hair that allow water to just easily flow in. When, you know, you're putting products in, you'll almost notice like what looks like gaps. So for high porosity, research does suggest that you do use butters and oils because these will help lock moisture in for a longer period of time, or it'll help in trying to lock moisture in, since high porosity loses moisture so quickly. And again, these are just tips. These are simple tips that I'm giving you based on your porosity. Again, I'm not saying they're going to completely help, but there are tips around making it better. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tried to make it interactive and I tried to, you know, show you guys how the test works and do it with you. I really challenge all of you guys to try to do this test yourself, or go on Google if you don't want to get a jar of water. There's other tests, but this is a really simple and easy one, and I believe, I mean, for me it was accurate because everything that I have researched about low porosity is true for me and my hair. is still floating, as you saw on the video. And once you do it, drop me a comment below. Let me know what, what the test said, if you think it seems accurate. Also, let me know if you've taken the test before. Let me know if you have low porosity hair like me and what products you use. We can kind of make a conversation out of it, because what you share may help someone else. So again, leave a comment. Be sure to like this video, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and do not forget to subscribe, because I have lots of other great, cool, informational, fun, and everything else types of videos coming out. So, if you subscribe, you definitely won't miss that. And until next time.